that is the beauty of this industry, is just, shaking hands with people, introducing yourself, representing yourself in a professional manner. A lot of times can open a gateway to alternative opportunities, even if it's not that immediate opportunity for that immediate inspection right then and there.
But you hate to grow up and miss. Hate to think of what if I didn't even know what a honey hole with a zip code when my jeans rolled and a painted skull in my lip. Even is, they say we ain't got a pot to piss, but I thank God for this. Ain't that some back home, but it's in a field, mud on the whiz. Yeah, ain't that some thick smoke, Silverado, tearing up a two-lane.
Good morning, boys. We are just getting the day started now, heading out the door. It's about 7:30. Gonna go grab a quick bite of breakfast with a strategic referral partner that I haven't seen in a while. He is in town, so gonna grab some good grub to get the day started. And then after that, I've got a 10, an 11, a 1, a 2, and a 3:30. So it's gonna be a busy day of inspections and lots of conversations. I'm also in the process of closing a couple of these contracts so that we can get them added to our production schedule. Separate to that, need to follow up with a few different potential clients that I'm waiting on to receive information for their adjustment schedule. So it'll be a busy day. I'm anticipating an influx of referrals as well. I received 4 yesterday, so I anticipate I'll receive anywhere from 4 to 6 today, just because of the good weather yesterday, and the way in which I gather referrals is typically a day after a good day of weather. So anyways, we are heading over to Downers Grove to go grab some breakfast at Egg Harbor. Gonna grab probably 4 or 5 eggs with some toast because I'm starving after my workout this morning. So it should be a great start to the day. I'll keep you guys tuned as things progress, and we'll go from there, I guess. All right, guys, first inspection of the day over in Downers Grove. Some decent hail. So not the most extreme, but definitely something worth considering for a claim. So we'll advise with the homeowner and see what the next steps are here, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, inspection number 2 here. Some pretty good damage. Homeowners insured with AAA stated that they had a dog fight with the last claim about 12 or 15 years ago, so they're apprehensive to file a claim unless it's a slam dunk. So we'll advise accordingly and go from there, but there's some legitimate damage. This is a cul-de-sac here. We've done that roof there, repairs down there. We'll be doing repairs here, replacement over there, and then this roof here. So we'll be in this this cul-de-sac pretty much all summer. I'll keep you guys updated as we head over to the next inspection. All right, guys, just wrapped up in Downers Grove. Knocked out 2 inspections. One was a referral from a previous client, and then the neighbor 2 doors down flagged us down while we were up on the roof, asked us to check out his roof as well. So both are gonna opt to file a claim with their insurance carriers. Both are agreeing to move forward with us. So we were able to plant a couple yard signs in a very tight-knit cul-de-sac. So I imagine what's going to happen next is we'll get another 2 or 3 inquiries from the homeowners in this particular cul-de-sac, which is great news for us. It's guaranteed work. It's all really close to one another, and it's always helpful to have multiple jobs in the same proximity, especially if there's a punch list. So super pumped in order to move forward with those 2. And then the third that we've been on in that cul-de-sac was a previous customer, and she just filed their claim yesterday. So we'll have quite a bit of revenue being performed in that little pocket there. Separate to that, heading over to another inspection here for a referral. Looks like it is another inspection in Downers, so this one should qualify as well. Homeowner seems very excited to have us out so that they can elect to file a claim or move on. So we'll see where we're at after this inspection. I'm pretty confident we're gonna find something worth filing a claim for. So I'll keep you updated, guys. All right, just wrapping up that 3rd inspection over in Downers. That roof was about a year old, and the hail in that particular pocket of Downers, it didn't come down all that hard or all that large. So I advised against filing a claim, but uniquely enough, just having a long conversation with the homeowner. His 2 sons currently work for property management companies in Downers Grove and Darien, and he said that he'd pass my information along to them in order to hopefully help us with some multifamily opportunities. So that is the beauty of this industry, is just, shaking hands with people, introducing yourself, representing yourself in a professional manner. A lot of times can open a gateway to alternative opportunities, even if it's not that immediate opportunity for that immediate inspection right then and there. So super amped up for that. I'm heading up to the office now because I have run out of literature and samples to pass out to potential clients. So I'm doing that now, and then I am gunning back down to Darien for a 1 p.m. So I've got about a half-hour window where I can go and grab a bunch of that literature and sample boards and then head back down south. So heading there now, and then straight to Darien. All right, guys, 3-year-old roof here. So we'll be doing that roof right there, and hopefully we'll be doing this roof here. Referrals work, my friends. Work your network, and you'll get the outcome that you're hoping for, and then some. All right, guys, out here in Woodridge, Illinois, this is a 4-year-old roof, an Owens Corning duration shingle. You can see some large hits. This shingle's actually busted through here. So we'll let the customer know, and I'm sure they'll be filing a claim as well. But yeah, only a 4-year-old roof, and it's pretty much completely compromised. So we'll see what we can do here. All right, guys, just wrapped up in Woodridge, and I am working on those last 3. I went 3 for 3 on agreements with yard signs. So a great day. 5 total yard signs thrown out today. So my all-time best was 12 back in 2019, but hey man, I will settle for 5 all day long. So super amped up, heading to my final inspection of the day, which is out in Plainfield, Illinois. This particular homeowner has been referred to me twice over the last 5 years, so this is my 3rd time swinging by this property, check up on it. The roof's original to the structure, so it's about a 20-year-old roof. So we'll see what we can do here, and I'll investigate if there are any active leaks or anything that needs to be taken care of, but we will check that one out, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, out here in Plainfield, Illinois, same neighborhood as my own. So roof's still in great shape. So lots of questions on longevity for this particular roof system, and I'd say that we've still got another 5 to 7 years that we'll get out of service from this one. I've been on this roof twice in 5 years, so both times I'd say everything checked out just fine. No active leaks, nothing to worry about. Just a simple checkup here. But when it's ready to be redone someday, I hope that we'll be the guys. All right, guys, another successful day. Started out the day with that breakfast, and then we inspected 4 roofs in Downers Grove. All 4 referrals. 3 of the 4 are filing claims. After that, we checked out a roof in Darien. They're also filing a claim. And then after that, we were in Woodridge. That homeowner's filing a claim. And then I ended the day in Plainfield. No claim to be filed there, so that's 5. Yeah, 5 claims filed today, 5 new yard signs, 6 new yard signs out. And then separate of that, I received another 5 inquiries for inspections, and then 2 new retail proposals being asked for. So a great start to the season, super blessed. Tomorrow, March 26th calls for another severe round of storms to be rolling through the Chicagoland area with baseball-sized hail. So I'm curious to see how this will shake out, but based on what I'm seeing with the atmosphere, if it stays cool and the storms basically fire off at the last minute, then we should expect some very solid hail swaths to hit the suburban parts of the Chicagoland area. It looks like it's going to be south and west where we should expect the most legitimate damage, which is literally where I'm located right now in Plainfield, Illinois. So we'll see how that shakes out. But tomorrow I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 9 appointments. 7 of those are inspections, and then I've got 2 adjuster meetings. So tomorrow will be a very jam-packed Thursday, and with those storms rolling through around 3 or 4 p.m., I might have to reschedule some of these, but we'll do our best to get everything done professionally in order to help out as many people as we can. Funny enough, I went and picked up 10 new yard signs today. We were running low. I passed out of that 10, I passed out 5 today. So I'm going to have to go and grab more yard signs here very shortly too. So blessed to be busy. Overall, very solid feedback from every customer I've met with. So I think that everything's fallen in line as it should be and as I expected, but just super blessed to be this busy and grateful, and looking forward to continuing to move forward and offering value as we can do so. So please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I think I recently just eclipsed 100 followers, and while you guys are following me on this journey this season, I'm hoping to eclipse 1,000 by the end of the summer. So if you can, share this stuff so that more people that are curious about this industry can find out about it and follow my day-to-day. Based on the numbers that I'm seeing come through right now, I expect to hit anywhere from 3 to 5 million in revenue this year. So should be a really good example of what it is that you can get out of this industry should you jump in and build the right relationships early on in your journey, and then maintain those relationships so that in the event of a storm or even slow seasons, you know, you can basically always guarantee that you're going to find good solid work everywhere that you go, along with maintaining a solid brand and reputation that backs you. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. I'll get it edited here shortly, and I imagine I'll have this out at some point next week. So we'll go from there.